Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this WILN Sports Special presentation, the season premiere of the winter sports schedule here on WILN. As boys basketball from the Wyoming Valley Conference as the Cougars of Hazleton area play host to the Trojans of Nanticoke. National anthem, and you are looking live at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School for the season premiere of high school basketball here on WILN. Our season gets started on January the 3rd. We thank you for joining us. I'm Marty Burns, joined as always by the coach Joe DeMelfi. Jim Burns on the stats. And Coach, Happy New Year, and glad to be with you again here in 2020.
Happy New Year to you and our viewing audience, and getting ready for a little basketball.
We got the Trojans coming in here to take on Hazleton area. They come in with a record of 2-6, but they're also playing for their head coach as John Beggs is taking this season off due to a medical leave. Wish him all the best. And taking over for them is Zach Pientka, and he's got a tough task coming in here to take on Hazleton area.
Yeah, we're looking at Nanticoke, very few seniors. A couple of them will be starters, but they've always ran the floor well, Marty, usually shoot well. It'll be interesting to see the matchup against a 4-3 Hazleton team tonight.
Hazleton area in December, winning a tough game at Abington Heights on a Scott Campbell buzzer beater. Their last game out, losing the championship game of their holiday tournament to a team that everybody is raving about, and that's Wyoming Seminary.
Yeah, I think with the Hazleton team, Marty, we've seen them traditionally play good defense, shoot the ball well from the foul line, and they shoot the ball well from the field. So, as you said, a big win early on, 4-3 right now as they're introducing the starters.
Starting with freshman number 20, Brent Antolik. Number 45, Daywin Concepcion. Angel Cruz wearing number 35. And then the two captains, starting with number 14, Scotty Campbell. And he'll be followed by number 5, Andrew Vida, playing under the veteran head coach, Mike Joseph.
Coach Joseph has really done a great job with the program. Every year, the opposing coaches think about starting over. They think of Coach Joseph just reloading. So we'll see what this 2019-2020 Hazleton area Cougar team will put on the floor.
Good crew tonight, a trio of officials, Boncheski, Harris, and Choman. And Joe, in the Nanticoke game notes, they have keys to tonight's game. Stop the dribble penetration, that'll be mainly Vida for Hazleton area. Contain their shooters, which is mainly Scotty Campbell, and limit the second chance points. Hazleton area, looking at them on the floor, look to have the size advantage. So if Nanticoke can make it one shot and out, the Trojans got a shot.
That's exactly right. And also offensively, Hazleton area, Nanticoke, as you mentioned, Marty, can't afford 3 or 4 attempts at the basket as we're getting ready to tip.
Sincere Shiloh, number 1. Cruz, number 35 for Hazleton area. Cougars start with the basketball. Joe Fox, the third, number 25. Colby Baczynski, number 4. Colin Brown, number 5, as well as number 22, Jake Krupinski. Round out the starting 5 for the Trojans. Trojans come out in the zone. Vida got double-teamed and lost it right in front of us. Nanticoke will get it after 22 seconds of defense.
Not typical turnover for the Cougars.
And what they ran into with Vida coming into the corner, Nanticoke came with the quick double team.
Exactly. They trapped him right against the out-of-bounds line as Baczynski goes to the basket.
Gets his own rebound. Kicked it across court to Krupinski. This is Fox. Back out to Krupinski. Jump stop shot up, won't go, and a rebound for Concepcion. Each team with a possession, no score in the opening minute. Campbell drives. Shot is up, and he was fouled. Scotty Campbell to the line to shoot two.
I'll tell you what happened, Marty, right at the beginning. The reason Scotty Campbell's on the foul line, he got to the baseline, was able to drive to the basket, fouled, and as you mentioned, will go to the line for two.
Foul was on Shiloh, his first foul of the game. Scotty Campbell with the first point here in 2020 for the Hazleton area boys basketball team. And he gets both. Cougars up 2-0 on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Cougars show full court pressure. Double team Fox, who gets across court to Krupinski. Quickly ahead to Brown. Baczynski for the lead. There's a rebound, Krupinski. Out to Brown, quickly swung to Fox. His three is up, won't go. And another rebound for Concepcion. Ahead of the pack is Cruz. Cougars up 4-0. Great pass by Vida.
Nanticoke area has to get back on defense quickly.
Baczynski down the lane, can't get it to go, but his putback is good. The leading scorer for Nanticoke gets them on the board. It's 4-2 Cougars.
Colby Baczynski, great job going back with the miss.
Cruz right down the lane. He'll have a chance for a three-point play.
Leave Krupinski with the foul.
That's his first, team second. We've seen Hazleton area, Joe, consecutive possessions get out in transition for easy looks, accounting for 5 points, and this is the lead at 7-2. Baczynski in the middle, gets it to Shiloh. Mini 2-on-1, kicked out to Krupinski for three. Won't go. Rebound, Concepcion. Vida looks to push. Right down the lane, and Jack Boncheski has a traveling violation.
Looked like Vida lost control of the ball. They called him for traveling. Nanticoke area doing a good job breaking the press early on.
So Hazleton area will settle back in the half-court man defense. This is Fox dribbling to the middle, crossover, lost control of it, loose on the floor, and the Cougars have it. Two Trojans back as Antolik comes down and gets fouled. And if it's on Shiloh, that'll be his second.
Shiloh again, Marty, a case of getting the ball down the floor. Defensively, Nanticoke has to be a little quicker getting back.
And that will be the second on Shiloh. Team third, as we mentioned, Brett Antolik, the freshman, getting the start, gets his first points of the night. And checking in at number 3, J.J. Bielecki. He replaces Shiloh, who has to sit with the two personals. 1 out of 2, tipped around loose. Cruz has it. Gets it out to Concepcion. This is a three. Won't go. Offensive rebound. Campbell. Good.
3 shots at the basket for the Cougars, and we talked about the size advantage, Marty. There's a good example of it as the Cougars build an 8-point lead.
We talked about it right before the start. Nanticoke was worried about second chance opportunities. There we saw off the free throw a couple of opportunities that led to the Campbell basket. Fox on the wing. Gives off to Brown. Finds a cutting Krupinski on the baseline. He'll kick it out to Bielecki. Brown, guarded by Concepcion, gets it out to Bielecki. Gives off to Krupinski. We're going to have a moving screen called against the Trojans.
Hazleton area doing a nice job defensively. Ball movement by Nanticoke is not bad, Marty, but they can't really find an open look right now.
Bilecki, the foul, his first, already the fourth team foul. Joe, we are not halfway through this first quarter. Nanticoke, after some half-court pressure, settle into the zone. Alley-oop to Angel Cruz. Well set up by Hazleton area. They take a 12-2 lead.
Great pass by Bada. Cruz goes up as we're going to have a foul called going to the basket. I believe it was Krupinski. I'll tell you what, Marty, great lob pass by Bada. And then Cruz went up, a 6'4" junior. Hazleton area 4 for 5 from the floor right now. Nanticoke 1 for 7.
Krupinski, one of 3 scorers in double figures for the season for Nanticoke, shooting 76% from the line. We'll try to go 1 for 2 here.
We talked about the importance of the Trojans shooting the ball well from the foul line. Another turnover for Hazleton area.
Into the Cougar lineup is number 25, Chris Garcia. Bilecki guarded closely by Antola. Great defense there by the freshman. Krupinski will reset for Nanticoke. They trail by 10 early on here on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard.
One of the things we talked about, Nanticoke could not afford to get in a big hole early.
Baczynski can't get that one to fall. Campbell the rebound. Here come the Cougars. Right down the lane looking for Cruz. Off his hands, Nanticoke basketball. Number 1 senior Kevin Gill into the Cougar lineup.
Number 1, Kevin Gill.
Nanticoke has 3 turnovers here early. Vida handling the ball, couldn't get it inside.
Baczynski had it knocked away. Here come the Cougars. Garcia couldn't handle the pass from Cruz, and it'll be Trojan basketball. 3:10 left in the opening quarter, 12-2 Cougars on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. As you're watching the season premiere of the Winter Sports Schedule here on WILN here in the year 2020. Krupinski looks to penetrate. Gill got a hand in there and knocked it away. It remains with the Trojans.
Marty, one of the things, Hazleton area has built a 10-point lead. They have 5 turnovers right now, I believe, as Krupinski goes up.
Brown, the offensive rebound, right back to Krupinski, and he'll head back to the free throw line as he was fouled.
Trojans really having a problem finding that basket at this point.
Foul on Campbell is his first, team's second. Krupinski back to the line, as I mentioned, 76% from the line as he hits the first, and averaging just under 13 points a game on the season. The junior hits both, stops the Hazleton area run at 8-0, and they trail by 8. Showing some half-court pressure, do the Trojans. Now they'll back into their zone. Campbell in front of us, the jumper good. It's a 3-pointer for Scotty Campbell. He has 7, Cruz has 7. 14 of the 15 for the Cougars.
Get some penetration, opens up the outside as walking travel called on Nanticoke area.
Number 22, Jayward Nieves into the Cougar lineup. Number 23, Andy Kozlowski in for Nanticoke. Vida gets it over to Campbell. He gets the shot off and good. Back-to-back threes by Scotty Campbell. He's in double figures with 10.
We've seen Scotty Campbell the last couple of years know what he's capable of as he makes his second 3 in a row.
That was blocked by Gill. Here comes Vida. And coming back defensively was Colin Brown for the steal. Brown looks to penetrate. Shot is up, won't go. Campbell the rebound. Here come the Cougars again looking to push. Gill gets it to Campbell.
Ball on the floor, Marty. Nanticoke has to retrieve that.
Vida's left-hand runner won't go. Nieves the rebound. Jump ball called. Possession arrow. Gives it to the Trojans. I'll tell you the other thing impressed. We saw it right in front of us. Campbell had a hand in his face. He doesn't need a lot of room to get his jumper off.
He doesn't. He gets it off quick.
Kozlowski gives off to Brown. Hand off to Baczynski, loose on the floor. Vida goes down, tips it to Garcia. Campbell ahead of the pack, he's got 12.
Great defense by Vida.
It's a 30-second timeout taken by the Trojans. And we want to remind you, now would be a good time to call 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783 and order a pizza. 2 Italian Guys located at 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. Call 570-459-2783.
Marty, one of the things we talked about was Nanticoke not allowing too many shots at the basket, but that's Hazleton area has done a great job. Both ends of the floor. They've had 2 and 3 shots at the basket. On the offensive side, defensively, they're taking it off the floor as well as the board.
After the timeout, Luke Myers, number 2, checks in for the Trojans. Balicki cutting to the basket, corralled the loose basketball, got it off to Kozlowski. That 3 won't go, and a foul in the backcourt. That was Gill was coming up in transition.
Marty, first quarter, Hazleton area 7 for 9 from the floor. Right now, with that missed shot, 1 for 12 for Nanticoke area. Really struggling to put it in the basket.
And now they have 5 team fouls in the half as Brown picks up his first. Number 23, Josian Guerrera Figueroa into the Cougar lineup. As Nanticoke comes out with a form of a man-to-man. And with the nice left-handed move, Nieves gets his first basket off the bench.
Great left-handed move by Nieves. Another turnover, Marty, not helping the cause.
13.3 seconds left in a quarter dominated by Hazleton area. Leading 22-4. Gill goes cross-court. Garcia open for 3. And that's the way the quarter will end. Hazleton area big. 22-4. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not gonna do that.
Instead, I'm gonna tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create! And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Strong first quarter by the Cougars, have them up by 18 to start the second.
I'll tell you what, Marty, we look at the field goals, 8 for 11 by the Cougars, 1 for 12 for Nanticoke area. Rebounds, the Cougars with 10. 2 offensive rebounds, both teams with 6 turnovers. Huge lead for the Cougars.
Cougars start the quarter with the basketball with Gill, Guerrera, Figueroa, Vida, Cruz, and Concepcion. Nanticoke in the blue starts with Myers, Bilecki, Kozlowski, Krupinski, and Brown. Gill pull-up jumper, won't go. Cruz an offensive rebound, and he was fouled. No shot.
Looks like they may get Krupinski.
They call it on Brown, his second, team 6th. So Brown and Shiloh with 2 fouls apiece for Nanticoke as they are now over the limit for the rest of the half. Gill on the wing, out to Guerrera Figueroa, right back to Gill. Cruz goes baseline, passes off to Vida. His runner, good.
Great job by Vida. Getting inside the paint, using the board.
Brown gets it out to Bilecki. His 3 won't go. And a rebound for Guerrero Figueroa. Here come the Cougars again. Cruz ahead of the pack. His reverse is good.
2 points for Angel Cruz from Kevin Gill.
And we have another Nanticoke timeout. It's a full. They trail 26-4.
Hey guys, it's Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram. We're excited for Employee Pricing Plus for the big finish of 2019. Of course, it always snows in Hazleton. Check out this 2019 Ram. You can save over $11,500. Save almost $4,000 off these bad boys. There goes another one. So don't forget to stop by Blaze Alexander Greater Hazleton Chrysler Dodge Jeep and Ram for the big finish. Are you ready? Make sure you take home a deal for the holidays. Look what I could do.
The Falvello Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
After the Nanticoke timeout, the Trojans inbound, trailing 26-4. Cougars led scoring by Scotty Campbell with 12-9 for Angel Cruz.
Last 3 minutes, 37 seconds. Hazleton on a 14-0 run.
And that was after they went on an 8-0 run to go from up to 12-2. Brett Antolik back into the game and is called for the foul, his first, team 3rd. Shiloh, Baczynski, and Fox back in for Nanticoke. Sorry, Joe.
No problem, Marty. Big part of the problem for Nanticoke is getting back on defense, number 1. Number 2 is shooting very poorly from the floor right now.
Krupinski on the wing, gives over to Baczynski. He looks to drive, kicks it out to Fox. This is Bilecki. Out to Baczynski. This is a 3. Won't go. Saved by Cruz. And Vidal push. Right down the lane. And he'll have a chance for a 3-point play.
Andrew Vida has done that a couple of times tonight, Marty. Gets to the lane, takes it to the basket.
For the basket for Andrew Vida. Foul on Sincere Shiloh.
Shiloh picks up his third, team seventh. Saw the replay brought to you by S.J. Kowalski. Vida can't convert as Krupinski gets the rebound. Right down the lane goes Krupinski. Left-hand shot won't go. Concepcion the rebound. And that's one of the things. Hazleton is getting the offensive boards down here, and they're also controlling the defensive boards at the other end of the floor.
Both ends of the floor, Marty. And I'll tell you the other thing. They're playing defense very, very strongly. Nanticoke can't get a look at the basket.
And as all coaches do, I'm sure Coach Joseph isn't happy with the amount of turnovers that his team is committing here through this first half.
Yeah, they had 6 turnovers in the first quarter. And right now with 5:33, Nanticoke, I talk about digging a hole. They're in a very deep hole at this point.
Krupinski's three won't go. Fox the offensive rebound. Shiloh gets double teamed, and it'll be Cougar basketball. Good hustle by Vida coming over on the double team.
I'll tell you what was good, Marty, that double right on the boundary again.
Want to let you know, coming up at the half, we'll have the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns. Cross-court, Campbell open for three. Can't get this one to go, but he follows his shot, got his own rebound, kicked it out to Vida. His left-hander won't go. Concepcion is fouled on the putback.
That's the second or third time that they've had at least 3 putbacks at the basket. Didn't get one to drop, but Concepcion goes to the line for 2.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Barbush Automotive. One call does it all, 570-454-7571, and by BLB Auto Sales, where your tax refund will go further for that good pre-owned car. They're located at 1299 Route 940 in Hazel Township, Barbush Automotive, and BLB Auto Sales. Concepcion gets both. Cougars up 30-4. Kozlowski dribbles out of the corner, gives off to Bielecki. His runner is good. J.J. Bielecki gets his first basket to make it 30-6. Cruz ahead of the pack is fouled. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Krupinski with the foul. Bielecki did a great job going to the basket for Nanticoke area at the other end.
Second on Krupinski, team 8th. Jimmy's Quick Lunch. Home of the Jimmy Dog, 123 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Stop and enjoy the best hot dog in Northeast PA. You can't come to Hazleton without stopping at Jimmy's Quick Lunch for the famous Jimmy Dog, now celebrating 80 years at the same location. Cruz hits the first. We saw Cruz's drive on the S.J. Kowalski replay. He hits both. He's got 11, as he is in double figures with Campbell's 12 to account for 23 of the 32 Cougar points. Bielecki on the wing. He's going to take a 3. Battle for the rebound. Keeps it with the Trojans.
Almost call that defense, Marty, suffocating that Hazleton right now is playing, because the Nanticoke area just doesn't have a very good look at the basket.
Concepcion got a hand in there, knocked it away. Here come the Cougars again. Cruz ahead of the pack and gets it to go. Hazleton area takes the timeout. It is a full. They lead it 34-6.
At Grand Central, our family has been supplying your family with quality brand name furniture, mattresses, and appliances for over 3 generations. Whether you choose from our excellent selection of Lazy Boy, Catnapper, or England furniture, or from our fantastic selection of Sealy and Stearns & Foster mattresses, we guarantee total comfort in every room of your home.
With expert advice, everyday low prices, plus interest-free financing for up to 60 months.
From our family to your family.
Grand Central in Hazleton. Everything to make your house a home.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
After the Cougar timeout, they lead 34-6, about halfway through the second quarter.
Marty, Hazleton area, 12 for 18 from the floor. Nanticoke, 2 for 18 from the floor. Therein lies the tale, I believe.
Paczynski drives to the basket where he was fouled, and that's just that possession there, Joe. Nanticoke had to work so hard just to get that basket. Hazleton area's done a great job on the defensive boards, and they've gotten a lot in transition.
You know what, Marty, we're talking, is it Nanticoke as we see Paczynski go to the basket, but is it Nanticoke shooting bad, or is it the defense that is taking a lot out of the Nanticoke shots? And right now, the defense is doing an excellent job for Hazleton area.
Paczynski will get another opportunity. He's the leading scorer, just over 18 points a game for the Trojans. Also plays football and baseball. Multi-sport athlete, and a lot of those for the Trojans. And Tolik looks to drive. Shot is up and good. Strong drive for Brett Antolik.
Tell you what, Marty, too easy to the basket. Nanticoke area has to stop that ball. Antolik very easily goes to the basket.
Number 24, Tyler, rushed it into the Nanticoke lineup. It looks like they gave Paczynski a medical timeout to get him over to the bench. He looked like he was walking very gingerly. As Krupinski got the offensive board. And that pass for Kozlowski behind him. 3:01 left in the opening half. Cougars up 36-6. We're going to see a lot of favorable stats coming up at halftime on the Grand Central halftime stats.
And then that turnover pretty much typifies the first half for Nanticoke. Can't really get anything going because of the defense that the Cougars are playing.
Nieves back in the game, kicks it out to Ryan Fisher. Makes his first appearance wearing number 15. And Tolik's three won't go. Garcia also back in the game, comes up with the offensive rebound, gives it off to Gill. And Tolik will take a jumper. That won't go. Tipped around loose, and Tolik gets it to Gill. He'll try an open three. That won't fall. Fisher the rebound. Out to Garcia. That three is good. And Joe, as we've talked about, another one of those where Hazleton area continued to work hard on the boards.
3 or 4 looks at the basket for the Cougars as the Trojans turn it over.
Guerrera Figueroa back in for Hazleton area. Myers back in for Nanticoke. As the Garcia three made it 39-6 Cougars. Gill left-handed drive, kicks it out into the corner to Garcia. That's back-to-back threes for Chris Garcia.
Gill did a great job going to the basket, then seeing Garcia in the corner for the three.
Krupinski goes cross-court to Rushton. This is Myers. Trojans are looking to get something going offensively, as this Hazleton area defense that Joe talked about has really made them work hard, as Krupinski leads the Trojans with 4, making it 42-8.
One of the easier baskets for the Trojan tonight. Down by 34.
Guerrero Figueroa, strong drive to the basket.
As I said earlier, Nanticoke area cannot allow that.
Back-to-back baskets by Krupinski, and it's now 44-10. Last minute of play in the opening half, and Joe, the other thing that Coach Joseph has to be through, about 8 Cougars have scored so far in this ball game.
I tell you what, number of Cougars scoring, and the other part is, at this point, you know, you never say never, but he's getting a lot of people into the ball game for game experience, which we always talk about.
And maybe we could touch on this later, the way the Wyoming Valley Conference has redone their schedule, as Krupinski's 3 won't go. You're going to end up with a lot of 3-game weeks to be done by the middle of February. So anytime you can get some other players in, get them experience, but also get some of your key players some rest is big for any team.
You know, Marty, practice is practice, but game experience, and we talk about it in any sport, game experience is crucial. And as you mentioned, with the way the schedule is, very big plus to have a lot of your bench playing in a ball game.
So since I mentioned it, with the merger that you now have the Wilkes-Barre Area Wolfpack, Wyoming Valley Conference has gone from 3 divisions to 2 8-team divisions. So, and then they still want to try to have a conference tournament at the end of the season. Hasn't been finalized the details of that yet, but you still got to squeeze that schedule in to get all your games in.
Exactly. You're looking at really January and February, as we're going to have a Krupinski foul, I believe.
And what a great take defensively by Gill. They have it listed that Krupinski picked up his 4th foul.
And that move to the basket almost looked like frustration. He wanted to get there no matter what.
Inside, Nieves gets it to fall.
Great pass inside.
And that pass eludes Fox, and
a lot of frustration
you're seeing it
right now.
Not a lot has gone well for these Trojans tonight. Gill over to Garcia. One more 3, won't go. Through a half. What a half for Hazleton area. They lead at 48-10. We'll have the Grand Central halftime stats, among others, coming up at the half. Cougars up big.
All Care Home Care, providing quality in home care since 1986. Call and see how their team of licensed physical therapists, skilled nurses, speech, and occupational therapists can provide you with exceptional service in the comfort of your own home. They also offer dietitian, home health aide, and medical social worker services. You have a choice in your health care. For safe, friendly, qualified care, call All Care Home Care today and let their team begin taking care of you and your loved ones.
Third Base Luncheonette, still making memories after all these years.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial, licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Our season premiere of our winter sports schedule has the boys take the floor as Hazleton Area in a Division I matchup in the Wyoming Valley Conference lead at 48-10 over the Trojans of Nanticoke. And Joe, I think it was you made it very simple. Hazleton Area has made Nanticoke work so hard on the offensive side with their great defense, which has subsequently led to a lot of easy opportunities offensively in transition.
There's a couple things, Marty. I mean, complete domination, both ends of the floor. The Hazleton area getting 3-4 shots at the basket. Defensively, they are limiting Nanticoke to hardly a look at the basket. And two, when the Nanticoke does get a shot, it's one and done for the most part. And that's how they've built a 38-point lead. Plus, they've shot extremely well, which we'll see, while Nanticoke has not shot well at all.
And the other thing, Hazleton area has controlled the defensive boards, and they've come down on the offensive side a lot of multi-possession opportunities because of their offensive board work.
Exactly. And Nanticoke a little slow getting back on defense. Hazleton area has had some very, very easy looks at the basket. So at this point, if you're Nanticoke, you run your offense, do your defense and try to work on that part of the game. Don't even worry about the scoreboard. Try to make a second half as successful as you can.
And the other thing we'll have to keep an eye on, leading scorer, senior Colby Baczynski, I think may have left the game injured. I doubt we'll see him. So things not going well for the Trojans. And unfortunately, we'll get a look at how bad it is on the Grand Central halftime stats when we return. You're watching live high school basketball on WYLN.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
You've seen university advertising. A student like me pitching you the same old ideas. But I'm not going to do that.
Instead, I'm going to tell you what you can do with a Penn State degree. You can help anyone. Go anywhere. Create. And with 20 campuses to choose from, you'll always feel at home.
Look, Penn State is amazing, but your best years are just beginning. Come find out for yourself.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Hey guys, it's Ray Merrill. Happy holidays. It is the greatest time of year. I love this time. It's about family. It's about giving. Speaking about giving, it is the season of inspiration also. If you're looking for that great gift to put under the Christmas tree, how about a CX-5? How about a CX-3? We've got a whole showroom full of inventory. That's gotta go. So if you want to play Santa and put one of these new Mazdas under your Christmas tree for mom, dad, sister, brother, come see us. We'll make it happen here at Blaze Alexander, Greater Hazleton.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town. Serving a large variety of pizzas, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
We welcome you back to Hazleton Area High School. Cougars on top in the season premiere of our winter sports schedule here on WYLN, leading Nanticoke 48-10. We're moments away from getting a look at the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns.
I'll tell you what, Marty, we're looking at a Nanticoke team shooting less than 20%, 4 for 22, have not made a three-pointer, 2 for 6 from the free throw line, 10 rebounds, 7 offensive, turned it over 12 times. The Cougars are shooting over 60%, 17 for 28, 4 for 12 from three-point range, 10 for 12 from the free throw line, 21 rebounds, 8 offensive, 7 turnovers, 6 of those came in the first quarter, I believe. So we look at a 38-point lead, and we also look at the stats, and you can tell why.
That has been the Grand Central halftime stats compiled by our very own Jim Burns. We'll be back after this timeout with third quarter action.
The Falvella Law Firm, located at 641 Route 93 in Sugarloaf, offers help with car and truck accidents, wills, powers of attorney, and estates. With a small team of attorneys, they work directly with each and every client, serving all of northeastern Pennsylvania. They are proud to offer legal services that make a real difference to you. Call them at 570-788-4191.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazleton. Enjoy our buffet with a wide variety of items to choose from, or try our menu items that include cheeseburgers, sirloin tips, steak, shrimp, chicken, and more. And save room for dessert. Bonanza Steakhouse, you can't beat it. Great food, great prices, great service. Stop in today.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Don't make the big box mistake. Shop local and save at Grand Central in Hazleton. Get better prices than the big box store on our huge selection of furniture, mattresses, appliances, and electronics at Grand Central in Hazleton and at the Laurel Mall.
We welcome you back to the Huey McGinn Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Cougars up big, 48-10. And Joe, you had a very interesting stat that Jim Burns gave you during the commercial break.
We talked about, Marty, the 18-0 run, and then you mentioned there was an 8-0 run earlier, and then they finished with the 12-0 run. You're looking about 38 points that they scored while the Trojans did not have a basket.
And that's the margin right now is 38. We said this is the season premiere of our winter sports schedule. Joe, Tuesday night we get to go see a good friend of ours, Mr. Joe Flanagan.
Joe Flanagan.
He and his MMI preppers will play host to Tunkhannock. We'll be on the air Tuesday night at 7:30 from Freeland. Tunkhannock, MMI, boys high school basketball, our next telecast coming up Tuesday at 7:30.
Marty, one of the things we talked about was we're a little surprised at the score right now because looking at stats with the Trojans look like they could be competitive, but just turned it over too many times, and they're having a tough time getting good looks at the basket.
So Nanticoke in the blue will be going from right to left on your screen. Start with Krupinski, Bilecki, Shiloh, Brown, and Fox. Hazleton area starts with Antola, Concepcion, Cruz, Vida, and Campbell. Missing his leading scorer for Nanticoke, Colby Baczynski, came out of the locker room very slowly, and he put his warm-up on. I'd be very surprised, as it appeared he left the game injured in the second quarter, thinking we may not see him the rest of the night.
Cruz had a good block underneath earlier. Now the Trojans turn it over.
This is Concepcion. That three won't go. Vida, the offensive rebound, the left-hand putback is good. Vida has 6. Fox right back to Brown. Hazleton area with 2 in double figures. Cruz with 13, Campbell with 12. Vida and Chris Garcia have 6 apiece. Krupinski with 6 to lead the Trojans. That Fox 3 won't go. Krupinski battles for the rebound, and he was fouled on the floor, no shot.
Krupinski's on the floor with 4 fouls, I believe, Marty. Physical underneath. He's been, went up there and came away with the rebound. He was fouled, as you mentioned.
Second on Concepcion, the team first, and I would think if you're Coach Pienka for Nanticoke, at this point, you just got to set the goals small to begin here in the third. let's come out, let's win the first half of this third quarter, let's win the quarter, that type of thing, and then see where you are at the start of the fourth.
And one of the things they can't do is what they just did, is turn it over.
Vida finds a cutting Concepcion, and he gets the basket to go.
I'll tell you what, great layup, but that pass from Vida was excellent.
Vida was one of those kids that saw some time on that Hazleton area team a couple years ago that was a game away from the state title game, and I think he's taken that experience, and he is a true leader on the floor for Hazleton area now as a senior.
And we go back to what we said about game experience, and here he is a senior, and as you saw by that pass, obviously very, very aware on the court. Another turnover.
The Hazleton area defense forces another turnover. Cougars get it back, leading 52-10. Campbell will take a three, and Tolik tipped it out. Concepcion was not able to save it. It'll be Nanticoke basketball, and Joe, per state rules, as the margin has gotten over 40, we are now in the mercy rule, so the clock will continue to run here in this second half. Bielecki, pump fake shot is up and good. Very nice move by J.J. Bielecki.
Bielecki is a junior.
Cruz in the corner, can't get the three. Tipped around, and Krupinski with the rebound. Here comes Hazleton area in transition. Campbell ahead to Concepcion. Concepcion with 4 of his 6 here in the third.
Nanticoke had a chance at a basket. They were down the floor, couldn't convert. Cougars go the other way, and they do convert.
Shiloh right down the lane gets it to go. Vida comes right back down the lane, tipped around, and Bielecki has it for the Trojans. They come back in transition. Brown quickly to Fox. In the corner, won't go. Rebound Cruz. Kick ahead to Vida. He'll challenge Bielecki, and he gets it to go.
Vida does an excellent job getting down the floor again.
We have a 30-second timeout taken by Hazleton area. Now would be a good time to call 2 Italian Guys Pizzeria at 570-459-2783 and order a Stromboli. 2 Italian Guys located at 3 West Diamond Avenue in Hazleton. Give them a call, 570-459-2783. The last basket by Vida is brought to you by S.J. Kowalski.
There's the Andrew Vida going strong to the basket on the S.J. Kowalski replay.
And with that timeout, Coach Joseph has emptied the bench. He's taken his starters off the floor. Garcia, Guerrero-Figueroa, Nieves, Gill, and Fisher return. Kozlovsky and Rushton, as well as Myers, in for the Trojans. Shiloh lost it on the floor, still loose, jump ball, gives it to the Cougars.
Shiloh for Nanticoke has gotten the ball inside a couple of times as the Cougars go up with a 3 attempt.
Fox the rebound. He'll bring it back in transition for the Trojans. Gives it off to Kozlovsky. His jumper won't go. Gill the rebound for the Cougars. Guerrero-Figueroa spins and is called for the travel. So we talked about the reformation of Wilkes-Barre area. We'll get a look at Pat Toole's Wolfpack in 2 weeks right here at the Huey McGeehan Gymnasium against Hazleton area which should be a very interesting game. You know, Coach Stoll will have those Wolfpack ready.
Looking to forward to that game, Marty.
Bielecki will try a three and got it. 5 of his 7 here for J.J. Bielecki.
Yeah, one of the few threes tonight that have been successful for the Trojans.
Fisher gives off to Gill. They go inside to Nieves, posting up. He got it right back out to Fisher in the corner. It's Garcia. Quickly swung to Guerrero Figueroa. His 3 won't go. Battle for the rebound. Nieves puts it in.
I'll tell you what, great effort by Nieves. He went up, tipped it away, and then put it in.
Bielecki right back, can't get it to go. And they're going to rule that Bielecki did not reset inbounds. Gives it back to the Cougars, leading 58-17. With the mercy rule in effect, clock continuing to run on the Blaze Alexander Family Dealership scoreboard. Approaching a minute remaining in the third. This is Nieves in the corner. Left-hand jumper won't go. Tipped around loose. Guerrero Figueroa has it for the Cougars out to Garcia. That's a 3. Got it. Chris Garcia, his third 3 off the bench. He's got 9. Cougars up 61-17.
Really, Trojans have not been able to make a dent here in the third quarter.
Rushton from the foul line can't get it to go. Guerrero Figueroa has it. Here come the Cougars in the final 25 seconds of the third. Gill quickly to Garcia. Can he make it back-to-back 3s? No. Tipped around. Bielecki the rebound. Here come the Trojans. Final 15 seconds. Shiloh strong to the basket. Can't get it to fall. Rushton the jumper. Won't go. Tipped. Here's Shiloh. He had it blocked by Fisher.
Great
3
job.
seconds left.
Fisher with a great block inside.
And that will not beat the clock. End of 3. Hazleton area leads it 61-17. You're watching live high school basketball on WILN.
SJ Kowalski is your Mitsubishi Diamond Contractor. They can install a Mitsubishi electric Mr. Slim ductless heating and cooling system. Mr. Slim systems are designed to make any living space in your home inviting. You can have a different temperature control for every room in your home. The money-saving technology can save you 25 to 50% on your heating bill. For Mitsubishi, Renai, and trained comfort specialists, call SJ Kowalski at 570-455-2600.
Bonanza Steakhouse, 574 Susquehanna Boulevard in Hazel Township, has an unbeatable buffet filled with something for everyone. Our menu includes the finest flame-grilled steaks, barbecue ribs, chicken, seafood, or sandwiches. You can add the buffet to any entree for a little more. Bonanza features daily specials. Join us Saturday and Sunday for our breakfast buffet that includes our famous omelet and egg station, 8 a.m. to 11 a.m.
Welcome back to the Huey McGean Gymnasium at Hazleton Area High School. Start of the fourth quarter. Cougars up 61-17.
Marty, third quarter field goals. Hazleton area 6 for 15. Nanticoke area 3 for 13. The other thing, and when you look at this, turnovers 4 for the Trojans, 1 for the Cougars, and rebounds 10 for the Cougars. Offensive rebounds 5 for the Cougars.
Fox is fouled heading to the basket. He'll start the fourth for the Trojans with Krupinski, Shiloh, Brown, and Bielecki. Hazleton area starts with Antolik, Figueroa, Guerrero Figueroa, Fisher, Nieves, and number 33, Dalis Rodriguez is into the lineup.
Marty, we've seen, I believe, every player on the Hazleton roster dressed tonight get some experience as Rodriguez comes down with a strong rebound.
And Tolik gets a screen from Nieves, gives off to Fisher. Guerrero Figueroa, little stutter step and drive, and he was fouled.
Guerrero Figueroa with a nice move to the basket, took a little bit of a hesitation step, drove the lane.
Guerrero Figueroa hits the first. Foul was on Fox, his first, team first. One out of two, Shiloh the rebound. Fox comes down and dribbles it out, gives off to Krupinski, drives the lane, shot is good. Jake Krupinski has 8 to lead the Trojans.
Krupinski's been strong here in the second half, going to the basket, also rebounding.
Nieves in the high post, turnaround left-hand shot won't go. Loose, and can't get it to go, but his own putback is Guerrero Figueroa. He's got 7 off the bench for the Cougars.
Guerrero Figueroa, junior.
Shiloh slipped as he was driving to the basket as well as getting fouled. He took a hard fall to the floor. Foul on Antolik, his second. Team fourth. And Shiloh will sit after the hard fall. Kozlowski is back in for the Trojans. Number 10, Yostin Gonzalez in for Hazleton area. Brown had it knocked away by Guerrero Figueroa. And he'll take it strong to the basket. 5 of his 9 here in the fourth.
Great hands by Guerrero Figueroa as another turnover. Cougars couldn't convert.
Brown brings up in transition for the Trojans. Krupinski for 3. Tipped around, loose. Fisher the rebound. Fisher can't get it to fall on a rebound for Brown. Backdoor goes Fox. Nice play there by the Trojans.
Good pass inside by Brown.
Rodriguez looks inside for Nieves. And that is up and good for Jewald Nieves. He's got 8.
Easy basket for Nieves underneath.
Brown will take a 3. Rebound Gonzalez. And he was fouled. This will let some subs come in for the Trojans. Kozlowski stays in. Number 12, Owen Brown into the lineup. Is joined by Rushton and Myers, as well as number 10, John Chernowski for the Trojans into the ball game. For Hazleton area, number 21, Matthew Casadas. Number 12, Jonathan Joseph into the Cougar lineup.
Casadas, a freshman, Joseph, a sophomore for the Cougars.
And Rodriguez becomes the 9th Cougar to enter the score sheet with his first basket. Gonzalez looks to push. Here's Rodriguez. Back to Joseph. Goes cross court to Fisher on the wing. He's going to try a 3. Rebound there by Kozlowski. He'll give it off to Myers. Myers brings it up. This is Chernowski. Myers in the corner. Jumper won't go. Rebound Rodriguez. Here comes Gonzalez and the Cougars. To Fisher on the wing. Also in number 21, I mentioned Matthew Casadas, as Joseph takes the jumper. And an offensive rebound, Rodriguez. Gets it to Casadas, and that pass is stolen. Here's Owen Brown, and he gets it to go.
Owen Brown, sophomore for Nanticoke area, is able to get the ball up the floor off the steal. Good defensive play.
Gonzalez will take a three, and a rebound for Chernowski. Myers jumper. Goes over the backboard. It'll be Hazleton area ball. Guerrero Figueroa is back in as Ryan Fisher will get a seat. Hazleton area up 70-23. Next time we'll see them will be, as we mentioned, in 2 weeks against the Wolfpack of Wilkes-Barre area. Looking forward to that one. Rodriguez drives, no shot.
Rodriguez looked like he wanted to force his way down the lane. Nanticoke area didn't allow that. Picked up the foul, and they will inbound under their own basket.
Foul was on Rushton, his first, team third. Rodriguez inside, nice move on the post. Couldn't get it to fall, and that's Owen Brown with the rebound. He'll give it up to Myers. Myers passed to Kozlowski, and he was fouled on the floor. Nanticoke to inbound.
Luke Myers did a nice job getting the ball inside.
Foul was on Joseph, his first, team fifth. Couple more subs for the Trojans. Number 31, Colin Makevich. Number 33, Ethan Igensky is in, as Chernowski's three is good.
John Chernowski Jr. makes a jumper as
Igensky almost came up with the steal, knocked it out of bounds. This is freshman Casadas. Goes into the corner to Joseph. Looks inside to Rodriguez, who gets double teamed on the post. Gets the shot up and good.
Rodriguez put the ball on the floor instead of going straight up, but still got the shot off.
And it looks like Nanticoke will inbound for one last opportunity. Pass is tipped by Casadas, and that'll end the ball game. Hazleton area comes away with a big 72-26 victory over the Trojans of Nanticoke. We'll be back to wrap it up right after this.
Your exciting new TV experience is here. Smarter, faster, easier to use. With live TV, recordings, video on demand, and streaming apps, all in a single place. When you're looking for something new, recommendations are tailored to you. Voice-powered, personalized results to find what you want faster. And the unlimited potential of smart home. The new experience from TiVo is here.
Ralph M. Cameron, specializing in quality and affordable construction services for residential, commercial, and industrial. Licensed and insured. Call 570-401-0654 today for all your construction needs.
John's Family Restaurant in the Churchill Mall. Enjoy a full menu with all homemade food. From breakfast, soups, sandwiches, entrees, and desserts. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner specials. The food is great, the price is right. Open Monday through Saturday, 7 a.m. to 7 p.m., Sunday, 8 a.m. to 2 p.m.
Hey guys, it's Ray Merrill from Blaze Alexander Buick Cadillac GMC. You know what GMC stands for this month? Give more for Christmas. And we're doing that. You're going to save up to $11,000 on select GMC Sierras in stock. You're going to save a ton of money on that Buick. And if you want that Cadillac, we have a whole bunch to get rid of. We don't want to plow around them. We love snow. It's wonderful, but it's also cold. So if you're in Greater Hazleton and you want a great deal, come to Blaze Alexander Greater Hazleton and look me up, Chris Kringle Chingle. Come see where we take the deals the other guys won't.
Stop in at Two Italian Guys Pizzeria for the best pizza in town, serving a large variety of pizza, stromboli, and so much more. Open till 3 a.m. Take out or eat in. Delivery available. Call 570-459-2783.
Tonight's game is brought to you by Barbush Automotive. One call does it all, 570-454-7571. And by BLB Auto Sales, where your tax refund will go further for that good pre-owned car. Barbush Automotive and BLB Auto Sales, they're located at 1299 Route 940 in Hazel Township. And by Jimmy's Quick Lunch, home of the Jimmy Dog, 123 East Broad Street in Hazleton. Stop and enjoy the best hot dog in Northeast PA. You can't come to Hazleton without stopping at Jimmy's Quick Lunch for the famous Jimmy Dog, now celebrating 80 years at the same location. The season premiere of our winter sports schedule is in the books, and Hazleton area controlled it from start to finish, defeating the Trojans of Nanticoke 72-26. And Joe, I think a couple things for Coach Joseph. The defense was really the key all night long. Tough in the man-to-man. They showed a little bit in the full court, but the man-to-man was so tough. Nanticoke struggled and had to earn everything they got tonight. And in essence, Hazleton area controlled the defensive boards. So whether it was by turnover or getting the defensive rebound, Hazleton area got a lot of opportunities in transition.
I think one of the things, Marty, the strong defense, poor shooting, which you attributed to the strong defense by Hazleton area. They being Nanticoke area, they dug themselves such a hole, they just couldn't get out of it. Cougars played well. First half really shot well. I think one of the things you take from this game, if you're Nanticoke area, is you had two players. Baczynski was not 100%. Krapinski fouled out during the ball game. That's two of their starters. But I think if you're Hazleton area, you look at the pluses. A lot of people off the bench. A lot of people scored points. Strong defense. Vida, I thought, did a nice job seeing the whole floor. Nice win for the Cougars. And as you said, look forward to seeing them here against the Wolfpack.
For Nanticoke, you hope nothing but the best. A tough season for this group. Without head coach John Banks, who was out this season for medical leave, Zach Pienka has taken over. And as we mentioned, Colby Baczynski, their leading scorer, appeared to leave the game early in that second quarter. They stopped the game, had him go to the sideline. He walked very slowly to the bench and came out of the locker room. We didn't see him after that point. So we hope he's well. And I would think for Nanticoke, just get this out of your mind and get ready for the next game.
Exactly right. Forget the game, move on, do what you need to do in practice, as you said, to get ready. One of the things, a 50% shooting percentage by Hazleton, just about 20% for Nanticoke. That's a big part of it. Plus, we have to keep talking about 2 and 3 and 4 looks at the basket for the Cougars. Nanticoke area very seldom got more than one look.
Before we go, I want to thank Nanticoke Athletic Director Ken Bartuska and everybody associated with the Nanticoke boys basketball program. Gave us a lot of great game notes and stats. I hope we were able to use a lot of them. So thank you for their cooperation. Hazleton area, 9 different players at the score sheet. A balanced attack led by Angel Cruz with 13. Scotty Campbell had 12. 9 apiece for Josian Guerrero-Figueroa and Chris Garcia. 8 apiece for Gerard Nieves and Andrew Vida. Jake Krapinski led the way for the Trojans with 8.
And Krapinski, I thought, showed some strength underneath, made 1 or 2 three balls, but not enough. Cougars really overpowering tonight.
So we are going to say good night, and once again, Happy New Year to everyone. We welcome you to the year 2020. And thank you for joining us tonight for our season premiere of our winter sports schedule. For our director, Barry J.S., for stats by Jim Burns, for Joe DeMelfi, I'm Marty Burns saying so long. Once again, the final score, Hazleton area 72, Nanticoke 26. Join us Tuesday night from Freeland as Joe Flanagan's MMI Preppers play host to Tunkhannock in boys high school basketball. Will be on the air Tuesday night at 7:30. This has been a WYLN Sports Special presentation. Good night from Hazleton.
You're watching WYLN TV. We're your local network.
Helping your dollars go further every day. Stay here for fantastic bargains. This is Penny's Classifieds from WYLN TV.